All right, shalom, shalom. All right, this is your brother Zakaria Allah, branched out here in Williamsport, Pennsylvania, coming with another lesson through the Spirit. Lord willing, this be edifying to the Lord's elect. All right, and before I get started with this lesson, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto our power Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Chahakodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well, who teach well. Shalom to the Akim out there that's pushing the truth, is laboring in the word, and is pushing the gospel of the great kingdom that's going to come. Shalom to the Akawath that's listening in. It's remaining true to the faith and remaining faithful and submissive to their husbands and guiding their children. And shalom to the hopeful elect, to the 12 tribes that scattered abroad throughout the four corners of the earth, to you Israelite foreigners out there who live among the heathen and who look like those heathen nations. But your lineage goes back to the progenitors of the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel through the line of your fathers. All right, I want to say peace and blessings to you all, Barakathum. All right, this is just a real impromptu lesson, you know what I'm saying? Just got finished, walking a mile, you know what I'm saying? And, wanted to do a quick lesson, you know what I'm saying? Pretty much cooling down. So, this is coming from, the Investment Watch blog, all right? As you can see there, the Investment Watch blog. You know what I'm saying? This whole blowback is about to be real. You know what I'm saying? It's about to be fierce. You know, you're hearing all these reports of, there's threats against the electric grid. You know what I'm saying? The energy and all that type of stuff, man. I mean, it's gonna be bad out here. All right, it's gonna be bad out here. Dealing with the gas, you know what I'm saying, that's gonna affect everything, you know what I'm saying? Things that people don't even, like, people take for granted every single day is about to get affected. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's not gonna be pretty. So it says Shell CEO warns not enough diesel and gasoline. Trump tells oil companies to get retail oil prices down now. All right. When you're looking at these oil prices and look at that, it dropped down 5 cents, or you know what I'm saying, yada yada yada. All right. The truth of the matter is that all of this is essentially smoke and mirrors. You know what I'm saying? All right, they're placating as if this is benefiting, you know what I'm saying, as if everything's fine, you know what I'm saying. They're lying about all of it. They're lying about the casualties, you know what I'm saying. Salakia. They're lying about the casualties of this war. They're lying about, first of all, they was lying from the gate, saying that this isn't even a war. All right. Well, you don't spend hundreds of billions of dollars on this war, on this what they call it. They call it an excursion or something like that. You don't spend, all right, billions and billions of dollars on an excursion and then ask for another $1.5 trillion, you know what I'm saying, and not call it a war. You see what I'm saying? And like I said, they're lying about the casualties, you know what I'm saying? And they're also lying about, as you can see, the gas prices. You see what I'm saying? Because the gas, in actual fact, is supposed to be much larger than, much more pricey than what they're showing it. Okay? And now that the Strait of Hormuz is closed up again, you know what I'm saying, is the fighting's back on. Nobody respected the MOU, you know what I'm saying? All right, because the moment this thing is signed, here comes Israel, and of course, if Israel is in there, then it's America joined in the hip, you know what I'm saying? So once these Amalekites make a move, then you know that America is backing it. So, yeah, they attack Lebanon, they attack other neighboring countries. You see what I'm saying? And so the MOU is completely trash. You know? And this is just a reoccurring thing. You know what I'm saying? Let me get that started here in the book of book of Psalms, Salakia. All right, this is the book of Psalms, chapter 55. All right, Psalms chapter 55, verse 20. It says, "He hath put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him. He hath broken his covenant. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords." All right. And pretty much this is the reality that we see, where these devils can't be taken seriously, and they can't be trusted, what I'm saying, for anything for real. You know what I'm saying? So let's read a little bit of this. This is from Health Ranger, all right, Mike Adams. And he says, prepare for Dieselgeddon. All right, prepare for Dieselgeddon. Shell CEO Will Sawan just warned there's not enough diesel to go around for much longer, and refineries are being pushed beyond 100% capacity. Seriously. By delaying critical maintenance, this raises risk of explosions. Those are sometimes fatal. All right. And I'm not going to go to the X account, so I'm going to just keep on moving. All right. This is coming from Gabriel, who says Ukraine has started implementing a 50 to 100 liter limit on diesel sales per customer. These restrictions, okay, so they're rationing out the oil. Okay. These restrictions affect highway gas stations where long-distance truck drivers buy fuel. The limit was imposed to prevent gas stations from running out of fuel faster than they can get new. All right. And then he posts the article. In Ukraine, gas stations are limiting the sale of diesel while drivers sold no more than 100 liters. Okay, this is going to impact all the commerce. You know what I'm saying? It's going to impact it all. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, things that people take for granted on a day-to-day basis is going to be affected. All right, it's going to be affected, man. This one here takes the cake. Check this out. All right, check this out. President Trump tells oil companies to get retail oil prices down now. Mike Wirth, chairman and CEO of Chevron, just gave this is his tweet. This is Nero Trump's tweet. All right, it says Mike Wirth, chairman and CEO of Chevron, just gave in an interview with the fabulous Maria Bartiromo all of the reasons that his company is doing so well. The only thing he conveniently forgot to mention is that without the genius, foresight, strength, oh boy, this is a narcissist for real. This is a narcissist for real. Without the genius, foresight, strength, and stability of the Trump administration, the oil industry and our country itself would be dead. Oh, this guy is something else, man. This guy is something else. Oh shit. It says, as an example, oh man, I gotta get a precept. I gotta get this precept. Bear with me. All right, this is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 10 and verse 16. It reads, "Woe to thee, O land, when thy king is a child, and thy princes eat in the morning." All right, and this is exactly why you're going to see 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 15 on down, all right, begin to play out. All right, because clearly people are breaking out of the whole spell and the whole idea of Trump being this great leader and charismatic and whatnot. All right, the nigga knows how to talk. That's all he knows how to do. He knows how to talk. He knows how to rally. You know what I'm saying? That's what he loves, the thunderous applauses. You see what I'm saying? He doesn't know how to run any country. You see what I'm saying? He doesn't know how to move in prudence, man. Okay, so woe to thee, Ecclesiastes 10 and 16. Woe to thee, O land, when thy king is a child, and thy princes eat in the morning. All right, so let's go back. Okay. So it says, the only thing he conveniently forgot to mention is that without the genius, foresight, strength, and stability of the Trump administration, the oil industry and our country itself would be dead. All right. Never mind the fact that you're losing all of your comrades, all of your allies, you know what I'm saying, because of these moves that you're making. You see what I'm saying? All right. The Strait of Hormuz, everybody's like, dude, you're an imbecile. You're an imbecile, man. The Strait of Hormuz was open for free. Nobody had to pay a cent. Nobody had to pay a dime to get all this stuff through the Strait of Hormuz. All right. Not on through your actions. Not only did we lose free access to the Strait of Hormuz, but we've also lost the Strait of Mended. All right, Mended. See what I'm saying? All right, you've lost over $1 trillion worth of equipment and military installations. You see what I'm saying? Literally, the cat's pretty much out the bag at this point. That there's no more ammunition. There's no more missiles. You know what I'm saying? All these long range missiles and whatnot. They're literally letting certain drones fly by because they can't afford to use more missiles. They have to try and ration out, ammunition. That's crazy work, man. That's crazy work. That's crazy work. All right. Woe to thee, O land, when your king is a child, man, and your princes eat in the morning. You see? So continuing, it says, as an example, they threw Mike and Chevron out of Venezuela, but now they're back, far bigger and stronger than ever before, expecting to make a fortune. All right? Listen to this guy talking. Listen to this guy talking. All right? The way that he talks, does he have Americans in mind? With the way that he talks. All right? Is his thought process focused on the American people, or is it focused on his billionaire friends? You see what I'm saying? Again, these things are going to culminate and cause and bring about the what's name? The sedition among men. You see what I'm saying? What's written in 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter, is going to take place. They're not going to regard their kings nor their princes. All right? Because clearly their kings and their princes are corrupt. Their kings and their princes sell out. Their kings and their princes do this and they do that for themselves. They line their pockets. They help their billionaire buddies. All right? Nothing goes to you. Nothing goes to you. You see what I'm saying? So the whole illusion is falling apart. Right? Get that real quick. Let's go to Isaiah. All right, this is the book of Isaiah, chapter All right, Isaiah chapter 25 and verse 7, it reads, "And he will destroy in this mountain the face of the covering cast over all people, and the veil that is spread over all nations." All right. So nobody cares about this, about what this Joker's got, what he's got going. They don't care about what he's talking about. You see what I'm saying? Here it is. You know that that all this stuff going on with this AI and these data centers and whatnot is making people's lives worse, taking jobs away and all that stuff. You see what I'm saying? And he says, "Shut up and accept it." You see what I'm saying? He says, "Just embrace it. You know, stop fighting it." Okay? The Joker is sounding more and more like a dictator. And this is where you get Isaiah chapter 19 and verse 4. And I will give the Egyptians over into the hand of a cruel lord. Roughly paraphrasing. You see? So he continues. He says, that goes for other oil companies as well. Okay? And people are realizing, like, yo, this Joker lies about everything. All these Jokers lie. You see what I'm saying? On the one hand, they was telling you that we're going into Venezuela to help the Venezuelan people. We're going into Venezuela because they pushing all types of drugs and this and that, yada yada yada. You know what I'm saying? And the moment they get up in there, here comes the real narrative, or here comes the real point of the matter. All right? It was for the oil. We wanted the oil. You see what I'm saying? We was looking for the oil. We're gonna move. We're gonna have a meeting with all the big oil companies, okay? And we're gonna see how we can siphon out the oil from Venezuela. You see what I'm saying? Had nothing to do with drugs. Had nothing to do with cartels. Had nothing to do with with people chopping off heads or nothing like that they was talking about. You see what I'm saying? Again, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter. So, says that goes for the oil companies as well. And get your consumer retail oil prices down now. Thank you for your attention to this matter. All right. Emperor Nero. So that's just amazing. That's just amazing, man. Got another video right here. I allegedly. So let's see how much time I got. All right, let's listen a little bit to this.
Hey, it's Dan. Welcome back. This is I Allegedly. I've got a good one for you today because we have a very, very, very serious warning from the CEO of Shell Oil that we're going to talk about. Like, subscribe. For those of you new, we do business and finance news every day here at I Allegedly. And sometimes there's very serious warnings. And today is one of those days. Wal Sawan is the CEO of Shell Oil. And he's not just warning you and I, he's warning governments that we're going to have not just an oil shortage, but a diesel fuel shortage. And this is going to be catastrophic for our economy and for each of our lives right away. And this is not something that could happen. This is happening right now. Everything in our lives is delivered basically by a diesel truck. Construction supplies, food, electronics, medicine, everything, clothes, everything. He sat down and he talked about that there's so much going on throughout the world right now with wars on multiple fronts that this cannot be ignored anymore. We have to accept the fact that we're going to run into a fuel problem. And this is something that if you accept this and you understand this, you're going to be okay. And it's going to affect all of our lives. Prices are going to shoot up. You need to stock up on food right now. You need to make sure that your car is gassed up all the time. And I'm going to cover all this right now. Once again, the multiple war fronts is something that is a problem. The Middle East has been a problem that's not going to go away anytime soon. Let's face it, guys. Whether you're for it, you're against it, I want to make sure that the world is safe. I want to make sure that children are safe. They can go to this park if they want to play here and have a good time and laugh and just use their imagination and play sports, swim, just have a good time. The problem with it is that we are living in such a difficult time right now that you don't want to think about war. You don't want to think about drafts. You don't want to think about anything that could potentially, go on if this gets extended. But when you've got one of the 4 largest oil companies on,
And that's the problem. That's the problem. All right, everybody wants to put their head in the sand. You know what I'm saying? All right, and we told you about this. The prophets, beginning with our apostles, bishops, and elders of grade millstone on down, all right, have warned of this thing, of these things that was coming. Okay, warned you of them. All right, that once they start to close this Strait of Hormuz, all right, things are gonna start moving. Gonna start rapidly deteriorating. You see what I'm saying? All right, and prophecy's gonna play out. You know what I'm saying? We told you that this was coming. You know what I'm saying? And all these people, just like the whole situation with the jab. You know what I'm saying? Back in 2020, I was listening to Elder Ashiar out of Charlotte, North Carolina, and he was going into the subject. You know what I'm saying? All right, we warned you. We told you. All right. Again, beginning with our apostles, bishops, and elders on down, man. We was losing channels after channels after channels. I lost like 2 channels. I think it was like 2. Yeah, I think it was 2 channels. And 2 channels on YouTube and 2 channels on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? This it's amazing. It's amazing. You had the apostles losing like damn near what, 8 channels? It's crazy, man. It's crazy. All right. And here it is. 6 years later. Now it's abundantly clear that they all lied to you. It's abundantly clear that millions of people, all right, lost their lives over this whole ordeal because you trusted these Edomites when we told you not to. I remember the precept I brought out almost every lesson. The precept I brought out of almost every lesson was Proverbs chapter 26, verse 24 through 26. I kept bringing that out over and over and over. You see what I'm saying? When he speaketh fair, believe him not, because there are 7 abominations in his heart, man. You see what I'm saying? And the same way we was right about that, we're right about this. And here it is, man. And you are about to see the results of this shortage. All right? Pure economic collapse. Pure economic collapse, man. So, let's continue.
on the planet Earth telling people, this is bad. You need to listen to this. Refineries are already running extremely hard. There's problems throughout the country. I keep getting warnings sent to me about Hoover Dam because I live in California. And Hoover Dam supplies a lot of electricity to Vegas and some of the western states. The problem that you have is that because the dam is so low right now, that you're seeing things at a record pace slow down. And right now, as I film this video, there's no more tourism at Hoover Dam. Why is that? Well, they're saying if this thing gets to a certain level, it's not going to be able to produce any electricity. That's one problem. Now, when you go and you combine it with things like the diesel problem, this is getting worse and worse and worse. Right now, diesel is almost $5.50 a gallon in the good areas, in the inexpensive areas. It is at an all-time high, and as we've just ended July, you're going to see that in August we're going to be at an all-time price. Everything is going to go up right now, guys. Everything. Every single thing in your life. Diesel affects everything you buy. Everything on every single store shelf is going to go up. I am blown away at what things cost right now. I am blown away that I went to a discount restaurant that my friend invited me to. Hey, we've got the $20 lunch menu. I'm like, wow, what do you get for $20? You get a burger and fries. You get, you get a Cobb salad. Everything is so expensive, and it's going to go through the roof right now.
Oh man, we got the $20 special going on. Well, what you get for $20? Damn. You get a burger and fries and a salad on the side. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? This is how bad it's gotten, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna close this out with Ezekiel, okay, chapter 7. And verse 5, it says, "Thus saith the Lord," because like he said, everything is going to be affected. Okay? All the things that you take for granted, he just said what I said. All the things you take for granted is going to go bye-bye. It's going to be priced out of range. You know what I'm saying? Thus saith the Lord power, and evil, and only evil, behold, is come. An end is come. The end is come. It watcheth for thee. Behold, it is come. The morning is come unto thee, O thou that dwellest in the land. The time is come, the day of trouble is near, and not the sounding again of the mountains. All right? Verse 12. The time is come, the day draweth near. Let not the buyer rejoice, nor the seller mourn, for wrath is upon all the multitude thereof. For the sellers shall not return to that which is sold, although they were yet alive. And the vision is touching the whole multitude thereof, which shall not return, neither shall any strengthen himself in the iniquity of his life. All right? They have blown the trumpet, even to make all ready, but none goes to the battle. For my wrath is upon all the multitude thereof. Okay? And the Lord has sent his prophets to blow this trumpet. You know what I'm saying? To bring out the truth, and to bring out the edification, the warnings, the exhortation, all right, all the things that was necessary to build you up, all right, in these times that's coming, in these troubling times that's about to hit, okay? And nobody was taking heed, man. All right, people were not taking heed. I was listening to Elder Yashawamba. You know what I'm saying? He was going into the fact that that these other camps, you know what I'm saying, was telling you to take these jabs. You see what I'm saying? And we was calling them out. All right? And everybody cussed us out for it, and they said you're camp banging and this and that, and you hate your brother, and it's like, and here it is. Here it is. Wow, this joker gets to plead the fucking fifth in front of your face, in front of the face of the whole world. All right? Tell me that you're guilty without telling me that you're guilty. All right? But we're not going to hear nothing from IUIC, ISUPK. We're not going to hear nothing from all these jokers that came and scoffed and mocked. You see what I'm saying? We ain't going to hear nothing. All right? Out here putting our lives on the line, you know what I'm saying, to give you the warning. Out here losing our channels, you see what I'm saying, to try and warn Israel, you know what I'm saying, who's nothing but rebellious. Let me get this, man. Let's just let's jump forward. All right, let's jump forward. This is verse 25. It says, "Destruction cometh, and they shall seek peace, and there shall be none. Mischief shall come upon mischief, and rumor shall be upon rumor. Then shall they seek a vision of the prophet. But the law shall perish from the priests, and counsel from the ancients." All right, y'all gonna be done with it, man. Y'all gonna be done, man. All right, y'all gonna be completely done out here. It says, "The king shall mourn, and the prince shall be clothed with desolation, and the hands of the people of the land shall be troubled. I will do unto them after their way, and according to their deserts will I judge them, and they shall know that I am the Lord. The judgment's coming, man. The plagues are sent. All right. Once this thing really hits, once the shit wraps up, all right. Once it wraps up, and there's no more fuel, there's no more diesel. All right. No more energy. Okay. No more no more food on the shelves. No more alcohol. No more this. No more that. You know what I'm saying? The things that you use. I was just listening. What was it? I saw an article. I saw an article, and it was saying that marijuana usage is now far greater than alcohol usage amongst adults. Now marijuana usage is far greater than the usage of alcohol. You see what I'm saying? They shall not drink wine with a song. Let's get that in Isaiah chapter 24. All right? That's the spirit. Isaiah chapter 24, man. All right? Because there's no more mirth in the land. To hell with all that shit, man. The scriptures tell you in the Ezekiel 21st chapter, okay? Shall we then make mirth? No, ain't no mirth coming. You see what I'm saying? Ain't no more mirth. Ain't no more excitement. Ain't no more concerts. No more, you know what I'm saying, carnivals, all that stuff that gets you jolly and gets you happy and all that shit, man. All right, they just ramped up the World Cup. You see what I'm saying? They wrapped up the World Cup, and all these countries that came over here to visit had nothing but negative shit to say about Babylon the Great. You see what I'm saying? The mirth of the land is gone. Isaiah chapter 24, verse. All right, verse. Let's go to verse 4. It says, "The earth mourneth and fadeth away, the world languisheth and fadeth away. The hearty people of the earth do languish. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinances, broken the everlasting covenant. Therefore has the curse devoured the earth, and they that dwell therein are desolate. Therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burned, and few men left. The new wine mourneth, the vine languisheth, all the merry-hearted do sigh. The mirth of the tabrets ceaseth, the noise of them that rejoice endeth, the joy of the harp ceaseth. They shall not drink wine with a song, neither drink strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it. Strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it." You see what I'm saying? They'd rather get high than to get drunk. And you got these YNs, you see what I'm saying? The Lord's about to bring judgment He's about to bring the judgment upon all you niggas, man. All you niggas, all you heathen alike. You see what I'm saying? Y'all gonna get the wrath, man. Y'all gonna get it. Y'all gonna get it. And these jakes out here who's got such a soft spot for Israel, you know what I'm saying? Oh, my people, my people, my people. Y'all about to y'all about to see some gruesome shit out here very soon. You see what I'm saying? All these Israelites just like, oh, my people, man, get ready to see some gruesome shit right in front of your eyes done to your people, man, because the Lord is done talking. The Lord is done dealing with these jakes out here, man. All right? Wisdom crieth in the streets. And that's exactly what the prophets have done. We have cried forth out in the streets, man, and none did dance. Nobody danced to the tune. You see what I'm saying? So it's over. It's time to get this shit popping, man. Again, they shall not drink wine with a song. Strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it. The city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up, that no man may come in. Okay? So I'm going to cut that there. I pray this lesson was edifying to the elect of the nation of Israel. This has been your brother Zakaria Allah, branched out here in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. In closing, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ruchaha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, of whom I've grown in this truth under. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. Hey, Shalom.